Welcome back to part 2 of the best Arabic and Turkish food in Saigon. Join us as we head to District 1 and 2 to check out some amazing Turkish, Syrian and Egyptian restaurants in Ho Chi Minh City.
So here we are at Riverview, Egyptian restaurant.
Yeah, Egyptian restaurant. So we're still in Thao, Dien. They've got a great view of the river and the landmark.
And they've got some cool bars, Al Capone's up the road, there's a new kind of like...
Yeah, Hemshil is right next door. So you've got really nice, great, diverse mix of restaurants on this.
So Egyptian restaurant, but we don't know exactly what we're going to eat.
No, Mamdouh is going to surprise us with some great Egyptian dishes.
Look at all this food.
We've got a lot of food.
Now, I would not have expected to get this kind of style. It smells really good.
This one here is Egyptian falafels, which are different than the falafels that you tried that are Palestinian falafels.
Okay.
There's a little more bean-based.
Bean-based?
Yeah, so let's have a look. So ours are green and these ones are a little bit lighter in color.
Wow,
there we go.
Flippy.
Give it a shot, dip it in the hummus.
Oh.
Cheers. Definitely delicious. Absolutely.
Delicious.
Yeah.
So this whole meal, there's actually 2 sets we got here. So we had the chicken biryani, about 200,000, and the lamb dish I think was about the same price.
Yeah, that's right. We had the falafels, the hummus, which is great because it's an Egyptian style. This is why today's trip takes you to try different foods from across the Arab world and the Turkish world.
Well, that was wonderful.
That was really lovely.
So Egyptian, we're so by the river, beautiful view. And where are we going next?
We're gonna head to Pasha, which just actually celebrated their 10-year anniversary.
Holy moly.
Yeah, so let's head to Istanbul.
Let's do it.
All right.
And here we are, we're at the wonderful Pasha restaurant in the heart of D1.
That's right. We've crossed the river. We've come to D1. And we're at Pasha Turkish Restaurant.
Who have got a phenomenal website. Not that I judge a restaurant by its website, but I generally do. I think you put the effort into a nice website, you're going to have a nice place.
Absolutely.
And the food looks delicious.
So let's head inside.
So here we are in Pasha.
Yeah, we're here at Pasha Turkish Restaurant.
And their menu is phenomenal. And they've said, we need you to try this.
So they have given us a great sampler here tonight. So we've got traditional Turkish lentil soup.
It smells amazing.
It smells amazing. And we've got pide, Turkish pide.
Which is basically like a pizza.
Yeah, you want to think about it like a pizza, but Turkish style. So we've got like chicken shish tavuk, we've got beef patties, we've got doner, and chicken wings, and salad. And then of course the traditional Turkish bread, which is right here.
Looks delicious.
Really delicious.
Now this at one point was blown up like a big balloon.
Yeah, this is a nice big bread. It's freshly baked.
So what we're going to start with first?
So I would love to try this lentil soup because I love lentil soup. It smells pretty good. It's delicious.
It is.
It's really good, actually. I love it.
So let's talk a little bit about Pasha. So Pasha's been here for 10 years.
Yeah,
they've been
here. So they've just celebrated 10-year anniversary, which is great.
And owned and run by the wonderful
V and her husband Esmet, who's Turkish.
Amazing. Really nice stylings. And I think it's kind of one of those places you could just walk by without really noticing it's there. It definitely fades into its own building.
That's right.
But wow, when you come in here, it has that, I don't know, furnishing, the atmosphere, the music.
Yeah, you really feel like you're kind of in Turkey with all the decorations. It's really fantastic. Yeah, you kind of feel like you've been transported into Istanbul.
Istanbul.
Yeah.
So enough talking. It is time to dig in.
Absolutely. Let's get started.
Let's get started. So this is chicken kebab.
Oh, delicious.
That is really good, hey?
I love it.
Now this, I do think pizza. Now, is this just like an excuse, or do people from Turkey actually go like, hey, we've got our own kind of pizza?
No, this is absolutely true. This is definitely traditionally Turkish style pizza.
So like a flatted bread.
Yeah, and it's got this really unique way of folding over the dough.
Okay. This is why, so this mixed blood, that's about 500,000. You could probably come here for a meal, 600, 700,000 with a couple of beers. You know, this is going to feed 2 people easily,
Yeah, this
right?
most definitely feeds 2 people. In fact, I think it could feed maybe like 3 people.
And there's a reason these guys have been here for 10 years, because the food is really good.
Yeah, it is.
A good dish, amazing food. Massive thanks, Pasha. But the food tour must continue. We've got one place left. Where are we off to?
We're going to one last spot, which is Sham Restaurant. We're in District 1. So are you ready to travel to Damascus?
I am. Cheers, Pasha. To Damascus we go.
Here we go.
And here we are. We're at our last place in our Arabic-Turkish tour of Saigon.
Yeah, we're at a Syrian restaurant called Sham Saigon in District 1.
And who's it owned by here?
It's owned by Badia and his beautiful wife, Maisam.
And what I just found out going in is they make everything. So they have their own farm, they have like a little shop up there,
Yeah.
so you can buy all the homemade local produce.
Absolutely.
So this place is organic, it's natural, it's...
Yeah, they sell a lot of their homemade products. It's a little bit of home, so a lot of people come here, they feel like, you know, they can pick up. It's kind of like a Middle Eastern grocery store.
amazing. Ready to eat?
Yeah, absolutely.
Last time, you got some room?
I've got a little bit of room left. So we're gonna go into Damascus.
Let's do it.
All right.
They say sometimes your eyes are bigger than your stomach. And at the start of this adventure, I knew we'd be eating a lot of food, but what a way to end.
Yeah.
Sham, amazing food. So what have we got here?
So we've got a really great mix of things. We've got stuffed grape leaves, fatayr. So fatayr are like pies. So they're stuffed with minced meat, ground beef, cheese. We've got tabbouleh. This is a meze, falafel, baba ganoush, hummus, eggplant. We've got kebsa, which is spiced rice and sheep. And we've got a cheese pie. We've got lahmacun, which is a meat pie.
And we've got a meat platter. It looks amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
What an absolute feast.
And we've got
Ooh, mixed drinks.
mulberry juice, and we've got tamarind juice. Cheers.
Cheers.
Earlier we were talking about how so many people have a misconception about Arabic or Turkish cuisine having a lot of just meat, but actually we've got a really excellent vegan, vegetarian.
So vegan. I reckon that's enough. This food's getting cold. You ready to dig in?
Let's dig in.
Actually, that's really good. Now that was a hell of a feast, and what a huge adventure. So 5
Yeah.
amazing places all around Saigon.
That's right.
The only thing we haven't had is a shisha.
We have not had
And
a
they
shisha.
all do shishas.
Every
but
single one of them does shisha, but we're gonna have it here.
What an amazing experience of Saigon and Arabic and Turkish and Egyptian culture.
Yeah, absolutely. Something that the Arabs and the Turks are very well known for across the Middle East is hospitality. So anything that you point your finger to, they're gonna bring it out. They're gonna say, you gotta try it.
And we were just about to have a couple of teas, and then this came out, and this.
That's right.
And what have we got here just before?
So these are very traditional Arabic sweets. So we've got atayef, which are stuffed with nuts, a variation of nuts. This one here is called luqmat al-adi or awama. We've got traditional baklava and basbousa, which is really fantastic. And over here, earlier at Pasha, we tried the Turkish style knafa. Now we get to try the Arabic style knafa.
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So
And it wouldn't be complete without your shisha,
absolutely.
your tea.
And there's a very famous expression. So earlier we had Turkish coffee, and we have an expression that says, once you've shared a cup of Turkish coffee with someone, that means you're friends for life. So Sam, you and I are friends for life.
Cheers to this. Cheers to you guys. This is Saigon.
Thank you so much for joining us.
We'll catch you on the next episode.
See you soon.